All right, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to week 2 of season 1 here on Cyclone Fight Club. This is a definitely been a great start already. You know, we had week number 1 in the books already. A lot of very strong matchups, and we got a lot of very strong matchups here as well this week. We'll take a look first at the standings after week number 1. As you can see here, of course, fairly simple as is with the 8-8 format here. We got Kenny Omega at top. Right now, it's not really a huge deal with where everyone is at in the standings, but of course, if you had missed it, Kenny Omega beating Takashi Yoshida, Woods over Wyatt, Ishii over Dunn, Shingo Takagi over Jervis Cottonbelly, Samoa Joe taking on he beat Candice LeRae, and I would say arguably the viewer's choice, I would say, match of the night last week. Matt Riddle beating out Flamita, Luke Harper beating out Sasha Banks, and Akira Tozawa beating out Matt Hardy, all of them going 1-0, and of course the losers there going to 0-1. And we move on to week number 2. This is our match schedule currently. Both men are 1-0. It is Luke Harper versus Kenny Omega. And then we have Akira Tozawa taking on one of his Dragon Gate brethren in Takashi Yoshida, who is 0-1. And then we have the two women facing each other in week number 2 with Candice LeRae and Sasha Banks. Both of them looking for their first win. And then we have Matt Riddle taking on Matt Hardy. And Matt Riddle, of course, 1-0, looking to keep himself undefeated here. Samoa Joe also looking to go up 2-0 against Jervis Cottonbelly. And then Pete Dunne and Flamita, both of them looking for their first win. They will face each other. Xavier Woods and Shingo Takagi. And then Bray Wyatt and Tomohiro Ishii. And I gotta say, after I'm kind of excited because it seems as though week 1 was very well received. So I thank you all for that. And I also realized the way I had it originally was I was just sort of throwing matches together, but it seems as though I'm really going to have to look into making sure that I maybe have a decent flow and start putting together matchups that are going to fit nicer, so that way it has a much better flow to it and a more of an event type feel. So I feel like if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to really kind of take the flow of an actual week into account here, as unfortunately for some reason this always happens every time I have to open this up, is it's got to pretty much like load everybody up all over again, and it's not generally the greatest thing ever. But I think how we're going to start, since both men are still looking for a win, we will find out which one of these guys will actually get a win tonight. As we move down to Pete Dunne, and he will be taking on Flamita in the opening contest. Sure to be a very hard-hitting, interesting match. Red Shoes, the referee for this match, and we will get started with match number 1 here in week 2. Of course, it's going to take just a little bit here to load up the first match. On a quick side note, I actually, I don't know if I'll have it by the 3rd week, but I think definitely soon I will have an actual intro and music and such. So that'll be definitely interesting. Both men circling each other a little bit. Big slap after another big slap. And Flamita's not taking any of that with some hard elbows and a standing moonsault. Big back chop by Flamita. Pete Dunne not taking any of it. Powerbomb to the pitting reverse by Flamita. And once again, a third big slap by Pete Dunne. And once again, Flamita really not taking any of that. Elbows followed by a shooting star press. He's got him up. And no, backdrop by Flamita. Bouncing him off the ropes here. Big drop kick. See what he's got. Reversing Pete Dunne. Off the ropes again, and another seated drop kick. Flamita, reversing Pete Dunne again now. Taking advantage here. He's got a great advantage at the early going, but Pete Dunne having to resort back to the slaps and some cheap tactics with the eye rake. Flamita once again backdropping him. So he's got, big backbreaker by Pete Dunne. Let's see if he can come back, and another big powerbomb, but once again reversed by Flamita. Not able to get any sort of pinning predicament done. Looks like he's going to work on Flamita's shoulder there. That might help create moves that he wants. Bouncing off the ropes and nothing there. And here we go, a strike battle between Flamita and Pete Dunne getting the better of him on that one. Big solid knees by Pete Dunne, and now he's rubbing his elbow right into the temple of Flamita. He comes back with a standing moonsault, however. Two men missing their strikes here. Pete Dunne grabbing him up. Gut wrench suplex, but Flamita getting up before him. See what he's got. Another big backdrop. Pete Dunne seems to be feeling a little bit of the effects of the match here as he's been constantly reversed. Flamita with big strikes, dragging him back, picking up Pete Dunne. Let's see what he's got. Pete Dunne missing a slap of Flamita, hitting his drop kick. Let's see what Pete Dunne. Once again, Dunne coming back with a backbreaker. And now working the leg here with a half Boston Crab, but Flamita looks like he's going to pretty much get to the ropes here. Pete Dunne definitely seems to be feeling the effects of the match already as Flamita getting back to his feet generally faster, despite the fact that Pete Dunne's pulling off the suplexes. But Flamita still beating him to his feet, or almost beating him to his feet in each case. Once again, whipping off the ropes to no avail. Now Pete Dunne seems to be taking the advantage, but he is right up against the corner there. Flamita very easily grabbing the ropes, and there you go. Pete Dunne getting to the ropes as well as fighting his way out. And another big backbreaker. This should not fare well. Another big gut wrench suplex. Shouldn't fare well for the body of Flamita if he tries to fly around too much. Working that back hard with a double arm suplex there. Flamita coming back with those hard strikes though. Board the top rope, 450 splash, but he's too close to the ropes. See what he's got. Picks him up and double knees to the gut. Pete Dunne's not going to have any of it though with a tombstone pile driver. Looks to roll him up with a pin, and a very interesting pin, but only gets a 2 count on that. Pete Dunne coming back to pick him up, this time with a cutter. This is very good by Dunne. Off the ropes, and nothing by Dunne here. And Flamita once again putting those knees right into the gut. And now picking him up for a body slam. He keeps working on the gut. Those shooting star presses and moonsaults are going to pay off dearly for him. And Dunne resorting to biting the face, and he actually drew blood with that. I don't think I would have expected that. Oh my god, more double knee gutbusters. Picking him up once again for a big side cutter there, but Pete Dunne is feeling it. Both men are starting to feel the effects of this match. Dunne just tried to get a breather as he throws Flamita out. Big flying body press. But Flamita recovering before him. Drop kick on the floor. We're at the count of 8. Flamita is just bleeding everywhere here. Dunne is just trying to catch his breath here. Pete Dunne getting back in at the count of 14, and he is exhausted. Seems very clear at this point that he is exhausted with everything that Flamita has thrown at him. I'm not too shocked. A nice code breaker, but Pete Dunne gets back to his feet, but he's still feeling it. Misses the springboard. Pete Dunne's going to pick him up here. Big Enziguri, let's see if he's got a pin here. Will that be it? 2.9 on that. Kicking him right in the back of the head, and here we go. with a strike exchange. Flamita winding up. Super kick by Flamita. Pete Dunne getting back up with a super kick. And Pete Dunne can't capitalize as he is too exhausted. Flamita getting up. Back elbow into the corner. Let's see what he's got here. Head scissors takedown. Picking him back up, but Pete Dunne going right back to biting at his face. Let's see what else he can get done here. Dunne whipping him off the ropes. Just trying to recover with a nice needed gut. Whipping him off the ropes, and he goes off the ropes. Nothing happening here. Let's see if he does it a second time. Looks like he missed a knee. Once again, raking the eyes. It seems like Flamita. Oh! Victory roll. Let's see if he's got it. There's two, and no, a 2 count on the victory roll. Pete Dunne just trying to catch his breath here. He's managed to last this long against him. Oh, nice head scissors takeover by Flamita. He seems to be calling for something, picking him up. Got him up in another big double knee gut buster. Let's see what he's got. Pete Dunne fighting back, though, with whatever he can get. Throwing Pete Dunne out. It looks like Dunne was going to take a few seconds to recover. Flamita bouncing him off the ropes. Ooh, drop kick right to the shins. And both men are down. Flamita still bleeding. But, oh, another code breaker. Picks him back up, and this might be it for Dunne. But Dunne reversing into a huge backdrop. And Flamita's starting to feel it. We're starting to see a whole lot of back and forth action. And another side cutter. And will that be enough for Pete Dunne? There's 1, 2, and he got the 3 count on Flamita. My goodness. Talk about pulling it out in the last second. Oh, that's what he's doing is the bitter end. Okay. It's definitely a little bit different, I think, than what it actually is. But okay. Good to know that that's what that is. I was wondering. But there you go. After he hit probably the bitter end about 3 or 4 times in that match. And just pulling that out towards the end of the match. Flamita had direct control over the majority of that match, but Pete Dunne pulling it out at the end. And that will give him his first win on the season and bring him up to 1-1. Flamita still winless, going down to 0-2. And especially as a good friend of the stream comes in, I know he is a Flamita hater. Flamita, of course, still winless on the season. Probably nothing but good news on his end. A solid match between the two. Flamita looked like for I would say about the first 80% of the match, he absolutely had him on the ropes, and Pete Dunne just barely pulling it out in the end, and a very, very solid start to this week. He sells as much as he wins. Oh, man. So a solid start to the week here, as I'm going to just try to kind of load in a lot of these guys here real quick as I determine a potential second match here. I know a couple of the guys that I would like to fight here very soon, so I think I'll probably do that. There we go. 1 second. There we go. All right, so we will move on to our second match of the night, and that is the 1-0 Xavier Woods taking on the 0-1. Oh boy. There we go. The 0-1 Shingo Takagi. Of course, Woods able to overcome Bray Wyatt last week. Shingo Takagi is actually 1-0. I apologize. Takagi had beaten Jervis Cottonbelly last week. So one of these guys will remain undefeated after 2 weeks, and one of these guys will drop down to 1-1. The referee for this contest, Refi Chan. Perfect for Xavier Woods. And here we go. Woods versus Takagi. Both men 1-0. One of these guys will walk out of this 2-0 on the season, and with a very strong start. Immediately going after each other extremely quickly. Made in Japan versus Weed for Japan is a perfect assumption of both of these men. Oh, 2 solid punches and a knee strike there. Takagi. Oh, but here we go. Code Red by Xavier Woods. Not able to get anything there. Trying to put him away early, but Shingo does not roll like that. Especially with a huge suplex outside of the ring and Xavier Woods. Oh, Xavier Woods grabs a chair. It's really interesting to watch a match where Shingo is not the guy to start using dirty tactics first. But looks like the chair doesn't come too much into play as he once again is suplexed outside of the ring, but now Shingo's going to start working him outside the ring. Here we go. 2 big punches that they strike off here. And now he's grabbing a kendo stick, but still quite unable to use it. Both men getting in at the count of 11. Let's see Shingo whipping him off the ropes. Drop down, bouncing him off the ropes. Nothing going there. You see what he's got? Oh, I have no idea just what in the hell he just did. Might have kicked him in the back of the head. I'm not sure. It was quite something. Xavier looked up. He's going for something, but Shingo reversing it. And another big code red by Xavier, not able to get anywhere. Let's see Shingo whipping him off the ropes, coming off the ropes there, and a big punch. Oh, solid knee drop right across the face of Xavier Woods. But now Woods is going to drop him off. Oh, looking for... even more, being a huge gamer. Oh my god. Not quite the burning hammer, but a very nice variation of it. Almost like a reverse AA. Very solid work by Shingo. It looked like Xavier Woods was going for almost like a falcon punch, showing the gamer side of him and a flipping senton. But Shingo immediately coming back up and working him back again. Oh, 3-point stance into a tackle by Shingo, punching him in the back of the head, and he drops like a rock. Shingo taking control over a good portion of this. Every time Xavier Woods trying to get something going, Shingo able to easily counter it. Let's see what he can do here. Chop by Woods, and now a leg screw. Woods able to get back to his feet. Let's see if he can... Ooh, some punches there and a headlock, and now he's got Shingo feeling a little dazed, and now he's starting to get the momentum rolling. Xavier working the leg, and he was keeping him from getting to the ropes, but Shingo was able to fight out. Nothing going there. Now Shingo got him up. Ooh, big gut buster. We saw several of those in the first match here, but for the second match, he just using one big knee. There we go here. Ooh, solid punch, and he seems to be preparing for something. Another solid punch, and Xavier just dropping to the ground. Wow, more dirty tactics by Xavier Woods. And with a big kick there. Let's see what he's got. Shingo got him. Oh, huge power bomb going for the pin here, and a 2.9. Very interesting. Xavier Woods not quite able to get out of the gate too well on Shingo. Shingo almost having his number, and it looks like he's going to take a breather real quick as Shingo gets back in at the 3 count, like as if it was next to nothing. Shingo whipping him into the corner, running at it, huge clothesline into the corner, and Woods goes down. Shingo once again whipping him in. Oh, but this time Xavier Woods misses. It looks like he's looking for some sort of surfboard stretch. Not able to make it happen, though, as he fights back out of it. And it looks like Shingo might make him pay, but no. Solid punch here, and now a drop toe hold. Oh, now Shingo resorting to the dirty tactics. He seemed to be preparing for something. Oh, my God. Big lariat. Oh! Solid elbow drop, but it seems like maybe he moved out of the way. I'm not sure. And now here comes another big strike exchange between these two guys. Xavier, oh, with a big clothesline, posing to the crowd. You haven't won it yet, kid. Working once again on the leg, but Shingo able to fight back out of it. And another dragon leg screw. Seems to be perhaps a pretty good idea for Xavier to continuously work on the leg throughout this match. Oh, and now he seems to be working on the arms here. Let's see if Shingo can get his way out of this. Fights his way out, and let's see what he's got. Oh! Spinning the arm into a huge kick. There's 2 and a 2.9. And now it seems as if Shingo Takagi... Oh, huge Alabama slam. He seems to have had him on the ropes. Eye rake, and let's see what he's got. Whipping him off the ropes into nothing right now. Got him up. Oh! Death Valley driver, and Xavier Woods is feeling it, but he comes back once again. saying the Pledge of Allegiance as he is trying to recover here. Whipping Takagi off. Oh my god, big Frankensteiner. And he once again posing to the crowd. Here we go. Oh, two more solid headlock punches. Once again posing. I think he thinks it's over here. Solid kick. Mahistro. Let's see what he's got. 2 and a 3. Wow. Oh, and a big kick right to the back of Shingo. And Xavier Woods with a win over Shingo Takagi. I gotta tell you, the first half of that match was really all Takagi. Shingo had it more than just about anybody else, but Xavier Woods started pulling it off in the second half of the match and gets a solid win out of that. He will go to 2-0. Shingo Takagi dropping it down to 1-1. Solid match between the two. I gotta say, it's just been, so far this week, it's been a whole lot of guys who have had a rough start, but have also found a way to get themselves a win. A lot of come from behind victories, I would say. Very solid on both of their behalves here. So we are 2 matches in. Let's see what we will have here. All right. And we will have our next match here, a battle of Dragon Gate versus formerly Dragon Gate. It is former Dragon Gate member Akira Tozawa taking on the former Cyber Kong Takashi Yoshida. Let's see who it is. The referee for this contest, Judge Mills Lane. Mills Lane, the referee for this, mostly known for his boxing, but he's gonna be refereeing the contest here between Tozawa and Yoshida. Yoshida, of course, looking for his first win on the season. Akira Tozawa looking, oh, immediately going for that tackle and misses. Oh, looked like he was trying to go for something, but Yoshida with a big power bomb. There you go. You see what he's got, clubbing blow here. The weird thing when you have a guy like Takashi Yoshida, who's a big, thick dude, but even he's not shorter than Akira Tozawa. He's not taller than Akira Tozawa. He's just big, short, beefy dude. Big, nice snapmare there by Tozawa. Just a quick hello to you guys in the chat, Budden and Joshi. Appreciate it. Oh, here we go. I think that's called the trailer hitch, is what he does. I know it's generally the only other name I know it by is the Brocklock. So, oh my God, huge suplex right to the outside of the ring. He looks like he got spiked right in his head. Oh my God. I didn't really call him thick as much as I called him beefy. Generally, I would say that's, I think if I'm talking about a guy like Takashi Yoshida, beefy is a good descriptor. It looked like he was going for some sort of German suplex. I don't know if he got it. And here we go, a strike battle between Tozawa and Yoshida. And Tozawa getting the better of him here. See what he's got here. Ooh, whipping him back the other way for a nice short arm clothesline. Tozawa, though, oh, giving him a part of his own receipt here as he suplexes him out. Yoshida whipping him around here, whips him right into the barricade, and then gets back in. Both men into 7. Oh! Very nice deadlift German, but Akira Tozawa coming right back out of it with a Boston Crab. Able to get out of it, though. Whipping him off the ropes. Ooh! Just throwing his body at Akira Tozawa. Josh is alpha. Oh. I just see Joshi and then alpha. I didn't even... Okay, sorry about that. But there you go, Yoshida. Huge powerbomb to Tozawa. Ooh, a lot of big chops by Tozawa. Ooh, big boy senton by Akira Tozawa. See what he's got here. Very nice, but too close to the ropes with that. Oh, Michinoku driver by Yoshida. Seems to be pulling out all the power moves. Once again, just throwing himself body-wise into him. Big body slam here. Wow, but Tozawa reversing with some kicks of his own. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, the German suplex, and that might be it. Bridging 2 and a 2.9 with the bridging German. Not able to put him away. Jackhammer by Yoshida. Will that do it? 2 and only a 2 count there by Tozawa. Picking him off, going off the ropes. Big bicycle kick into a senton. Oh my god, gorilla press into a cutter. Yoshida pulling off all the big moves, throwing his body at him. We might see the end of Akira Tozawa. Jumping suplex, Tozawa fighting back into it. Back body drop, dropping him right on the back of his neck. Throwing him out the ring, showing off his muscles. Now he's grabbed a chair and he has walloped him in the back. Holy cow. Yoshida getting back into the ring though. Tozawa trying to recover as he gets into the ring at 8. Once again, another gorilla press into a cutter. Jesus. Tozawa barely able to fight out of it though, and he is woozy. Both men starting to feel the effects of this match. Missing the kick there, missing another big strike. But Yoshida looking for a powerbomb reverse. Tozawa getting a roll up and only got a 2 count on that one. Huge kicks. And a big spinning kick by Tozawa, and he might have him this time. Oh! Another bridging German. That should be it. No, a kick out at 2 after another bridging German. He's looking for the win. Lariat by Yoshida. A second lariat. Picks him up. Was looking for it. And now we have a strike battle. I don't think we've had more than one strike battle thus far. Discus elbow into a huge lariat. Yoshida may have it here. Tozawa getting back and oh my god, deadlift German. The fact that he got him up for that is amazing. Big suplex. Tozawa might be able to get him here. Yoshida, huge power bomb, just wrecking Tozawa. It looks like he's looking for the end here. Big body slam. Uh-oh, Yoshida's going up top. No, he decides not to do anything. Is Tozawa coming back with the chops though? Let's see what he's got. 2 big elbow strikes into a rolling elbow. Yoshi come back up, though, with an elbow strike of his own. Posing, let's see what he's got. Double axe handle right to the back. Oh, Yoshida just tanking any of Tozawa's moves. Oh, another wrecking powerbomb. Let's see what he's got. Oh, Tozawa coming back with a backdrop of his own. My god. Oh, another huge spinning kick. And he might be able to get it here. Let's see. Picking him up. You see what he's got? Oh, bridging German. That might do it here. That's a third bridging German and still not able to get it. Only able to get a 2 count on Yoshida. And now, the absolute insanity that is that gorilla press into a cutter. And once again, a 4th huge powerbomb. But Tozawa just keeps fighting back out of it. Head scissors takeover. Now he's coming up. Big senton. Yoshida continuously coming back though as he body slams him clean out of the ring and is looking double axe handle from the apron to the floor. And now he's got a chokehold on him, but he's not in the ring, so I don't think it'll count. Both men getting in the ring by the count of 7. Missing a lariat, missing a kick there. 2 big elbows into a rolling elbow. I feel like the end is coming. One of these men is going to hit their finisher, and that's going to be it. Big chops by Tozawa. He seems like he's going to be going for it. There it is. There's the bridging German. And that's got to do it. There's 2 and a 3 count. Tozawa after a big German. Finally, the third one, or at least the second package German, finally puts him away as Akira Tozawa getting the win over Takashi Yoshida. Of course, with that win, Akira Tozawa going up to 2-0 on the season. Takashi Yoshida will be dropping to 0-2, still winless throughout 2 weeks. All right, we are 3 matches in, and it has been quite the battle between between many of these guys here. Let's see what we got here. I'm trying to get a good flow of matches here of what'll work out really well. All right. I think I was going to save it for a little bit later, but I think I will do it now. So our fourth match of this week will feature Luke Harper. His opponent this week will be Kenny Omega, of course. Omega and Harper both successful in their matches last week. One of these men will go up to 2-0, still undefeated. One of these men dropping down to 1-1. The referee for this bout is Herb Dean. Should be quite interesting to see between these two how this works. Hey Turk, how's it going? Here we go. Harper whipping him off the ropes. Not anything there. Big chop by Omega. And no, Harper stopping himself on the ropes here. Another big chop. Harper whipping Omega off the ropes. Drop down and nothing there. See what he's got. Big powerful punch by Luke Harper. Omega whipping him off the ropes. Luke Harper having none of those bouncing off the rope shenanigans, though. He seems to be making sure that he doesn't get bounced off the ropes. Omega, though, not able to have it happen. Oh, going face first right into the corner. Luke Harper now pulling on Kenny Omega's face. Able to fight back out of it, though. Big overhead punch, and that busts Kenny Omega open. And we got our second bleeder of the night here. Once again, Harper having none of being thrown up against the ropes. Oh my God, huge slam there. Uppercut into a chop, and it's a strike battle between the two. And Kenny Omega getting the better of him, but then he also collapses. Harper able to get right back up and into a suplex. See what he's got. Omega was looking for something, but oh, two quick kicks to Harper. Harper able to fight back out of it, though. See what he's got. Drop toe hold into the corner by Omega. Half Boston Crab, but he's right there at the ropes already. See what he's got. Missed big kick and into a big headbutt by Luke Harper. Discus clothesline. He's going to pick him up again. Overhead chop into a snapmare. See what he's got here. Step up enziguri this time by Kenny Omega. Trying to fight his way back in here. And, ooh, swinging side slam into a huge elbow by Luke Harper. Luke Harper doesn't take flight too often, but when he does, that elbow is brutal. This time, getting him whipped off the ropes and able to make it happen with a nice arm drag. See what he's got here. A lot of, no, not able to get much of anything but two quick kicks. And now looking for a Mahistral Cradle, but he's right up against the ropes already. Big Michinoku driver. Looked like a 2.9 already on Kenny Omega. Luke Harper pulling out the big moves already. Nearly able to put him away. Big knee strike, and now he's pulling out a figure four leg lock. Harper fighting back out of it, off the ropes, but nothing happened there as Omega's just going to throw him out and take a little bit of a breather. Looks like Harper took a little bit of a breather as well. Pick him up and slamming him back down. Big drop kick by Harper now. See, he's got another step up enziguri by Kenny Omega. And this time away from the ropes with a Mahistral. Solid 2 count, but a kick out by Luke Harper. Now Harper's got him up against the corner. Oh, sit down powerbomb, but he's right up against the ropes. Nothing going here. Body slam by Omega telling him no, no. As he comes off the ropes and a big knee strike by Kenny Omega. Harper tanking it, though, into a super kick. Now he's picking him up, getting set up for something, but Kenny Omega fighting back out of it. Throws him into the corner. Not able to get anything. Oh, suplex clean out of the ring. Kenny Omega feeling it after being suplexed out of the ring quite hard. And now he's got him. Oh, full Nelson into a huge suplex there. Now he's off the ropes. V-trigger by Kenny Omega. Super kick by Luke Harper. He's been pulling out their biggest weapons right now. Chokehold on Kenny Omega. Let's see if he has anything. No. Omega fighting out. Now he's going to body slam him here. Picking him back up here. Seems to be preparing for something. Whips him off the ropes. Once again, not able to get anything. And they're going to have a strike battle here. Both men exchanging big blows. And, oh! Big kick. Oh, super kick. It looked like Kenny Omega was going to have it, but then Luke Harper coming in. It's a super kick party tonight, and I didn't think I'd say that with Luke Harper. Nice snap bear by Kenny Omega, and another super kick. Luke Harper showing Omega how it's really done. Seems to be stealing a page from the Elite. Nice side slam here, showing off his power. See what he's got. Oh, big fisherman buster there. No pin as he's going to throw him off the ropes. Let's see what he's got. Catching clothesline. Let's see what he's got. Gets behind him. Looks like one-winged angel time. He hits the one-winged angel on Luke Harper, and nobody kicks out of the one-winged angel. Solid win as Kenny Omega is exhausted after that, and I feel like he just barely pulled a win out as it looked like Luke Harper and a super kick party came, and Kenny Omega nearly got thrown out of the ring with that. But Kenny Omega with a one-winged angel, virtually out of nowhere it felt, getting a solid win over Luke Harper there. Kenny Omega now undefeated, 2-0 on the season. Very solid win. I think Luke Harper, though, was a very formidable opponent between them. It'll be interesting to see how well he does in the rest of the season, depending on how the rest of the season goes. All right, let's move on here. Oh man, there's a few good matches. Oh man. All right, I think I'll get this one out of the way. Should be an interesting match to say the least. The next match here this week, we will have Matt Riddle, who has been extremely impressive thus far in both the qualification round and week 1. He rolls into week 2 now. And to keep himself alive as undefeated, he will take on Matt Hardy. Both men extremely good at what they do. Nick Patrick, the referee for this contest. Riddle versus Hardy. Let's see how we go here. We start off with a lockup and a big judo throw by Matt Riddle, throwing Hardy into the corner, missing a side kick, and Hardy with a big headbutt and a figure 4, but he's already in the ropes. Oh, nice takedown into a knee bar. Matt Hardy able to fight out of the knee bar, though. So he's got circling each other, bouncing him off the ropes, but no. Matt Riddle says no. Now he's going to bounce Matt Hardy. Doesn't work, though. Oh, right into an armbar as he tries to get Matt Hardy out early. Big headbutt by Matt Riddle, dragging him a little bit away from the ropes. Let's see what he's got. Clubbing blow by Hardy. Riddle bouncing him off the ropes. Nothing going there. This time he's going to throw him into the corner. Big knee strike here, and now working on the ankle. He's been working on the legs so far in the first couple of minutes, doing a very good job of this thus far. Matt Hardy barely able to get out of the starting gates right now. 2 big knee strikes to the face of Matt Hardy. And now a big overhead punch. And he gets a chop for his troubles, but now a body slam. Riddle getting right back up, though. Tries to whip him off. Hardy reversing, but not able to get anything going. And here's a strike battle between Riddle and Hardy. Riddle getting the better of it, though. Hardy, though, with a sidewalk slam. Trying to get a little bit going here. Trying to reverse whatever he can. 2 missed strikes. Reversing it. Oh, big chop by Riddle. Riddle nearly hitting him with a spinning side kick. Hits him with a big roundhouse, though. And Matt Hardy does not seem to be in a good way already. Got him in the guard, and once again, another what looked like an ankle lock. Fighting out of it here. Once again, a missed strike, but he's able to hit the twist of fate out of nowhere. Huge twist of fate, now clubbing him in the back. That may have turned the tide instantly, being able to hit your finish this early into the match. That may have, well, it looked like it was going to change the tide a little bit, but Matt Riddle seems to have gotten back control of it. Here we go. Going for a cover, though. Not even a 1 count. Solid DDT. Let's see what he's got. Hardy with a big suplex, and it seems as if he made a pretty good dent in Matt Riddle there with that twist of fate. But Riddle still able to come back out of it. Oh, this time no. Riddle once again reversing him. Ooh, nice reversal into a drop kick by Matt Hardy. Once again missing a kick, and there's a super kick by Matt Hardy. Into another figure 4. He had this earlier in the match. Not able to make anything of it, though. And another big ankle lock. Working the ankles hard is Matt Riddle. The nice judo throw. Dragging him a little bit more away from the ropes. And once again working on that ankle. Working on that ankle hard with Matt Hardy. Hardy looking for a big powerbomb right into the corner. Able to get a big diving splash, but he's right up against the ropes. Nothing going there for Hardy. Once again looking for a powerbomb. And again, this time away from the ropes with a hitting the splash, and he gets a 2 count and a 2.9 from Matt Hardy. Matt Riddle just barely able to get it, and now it looks like he's going to spend a little bit of time recovering here. And now it looks like he's ready. He's ready for Matt Hardy. He seems to be a little more healthy than Matt Hardy has. Oh my God, big knee strike right into the corner. Working over the gut, and now he's picking him up. Tombstone pile driver by Matt Riddle. Whipping him off into the corner. Runs at him. Wow, big palm strike to the face of Matt Hardy. I'm surprised he's not busted open. If your name was Juice Robinson, his nose would be broken. Waving to the crowd here while Matt Hardy's still trying to recover, and he waited about a second too long here. Oh, Matt Hardy trying to get him in. Reversed it, and now he's picking him up. Tried to go for a powerbomb, but it looked like he got reversed. Not 100% sure what happened, considering Hardy seems to have recovered before him. A lot of reversals between these guys tonight. And both men are down as they're going to try to recover. Hardy seems to be getting the advantage as he whips him into the corner. Once again, gets him in the corner. 2, 3 solid headbutts to Matt Riddle as he boards the top rope. Misses the elbow drop, and I have no idea. Matt Riddle once again taunting the crowd. Trying to get it done. Oh, this time he hits the spinning back kick. Let's see what he's got. He's got him in the guard, but no, Matt Hardy pushes him off. Gets behind, but oh, he gets trapped with a armbar. Just barely able to get to the ropes. A solid reversal by Matt Riddle. Black hole slam by Matt Hardy. Seems to be starting to get the momentum shift here. Ooh, nice abdominal stretch, and Hardy has nowhere to go. He's going to have to fight his way out of it, and he does. Able to throw him out. And now they're going to have a strike battle between them. This has been good. Matt Riddle. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Big roundhouse kick to the head. Hardy tanks it into a drop kick. Lands an elbow. But Riddle with a go to sleep on Matt Hardy into a senton. What else does he have left? Hardy taunted the crowd. Knees right to the back of Matt Riddle. Trying to recover. That gives Riddle enough time with a suplex. And now a second twist of fate to Matt Riddle. That might be it. He picks him up again. Into a huge backdrop. This might be it. Oh, missed spinning back kick there. Not able to get anything. Hardy being able to get out of it. No, but a solid headbutt by Riddle. This time taunting right on Matt Hardy. And another big senton by Riddle. And a third away from the ropes, and he's still not done. 3 twist of fates by Hardy, and he's still not deciding to put him away. Matt Riddle coming back with huge knee strikes. And another senton. Matt Riddle is fighting back. He is breathing hard. He is exhausted. Matt Hardy, nothing going on the ropes here as he seems to be just breathing heavy, trying to get the air back into his lungs. Solid headbutt by Hardy. 3 more huge knee strikes. Looks like, for another senton by Matt Riddle. Oh, another big strike. I think if Matt Hardy were to go for the pin at some point, he might get the win, but a big GTS by Riddle. Neither one of these men seem to be going for a pin. Black hole slam between Hardy and Riddle. No, neither one of these men seem to be trying to go for the win. I feel like both of these men are pretty much exhausted enough to make it happen. I think the first... oh, 3 more huge head strikes into a senton. I feel like the first man to actually go for a pinfall will win this match. One of these men are going to have to go for something. Right now it's just a beatdown fest between them. Big elbow drop. Hardy grabbing him up once again. Blocking punches everywhere, but not able to do it as many of those punches getting in. A flurry of strikes. Hardy boarding the top rope. Big splash, but he's too close to the ropes. Otherwise, that might have been it. Riddle once again with a third GTS, but he's right up against the ropes, and he is breathing heavy, not able to get anything out of that. Solid DDT by Hardy. He gets up and a big drop in the elbow here. As he got here looking for a suplex, but Matt Hardy reversing out of it. And now boarding the top rope again, and another big elbow drop. Once again, still not going for anything. Strike to the head. Big knee drop by Matt Riddle. We saw a few of those last week. Dragging him away from the ropes, not able to get anything. And a fourth twist of fate, and will that do it? He's still not going for it. He wants to punish Matt Riddle. He wants to make sure that he can't pummel him anymore, but at this point, he just needs to go for the 3 count. Otherwise, Matt Riddle is just going to out-stamina him. Matt Riddle, of course, a former UFC fighter, missing the knee. Hardy once again, big splash, nothing going. Riddle stomping on him. I don't think you want to test that UFC endurance here. Riddle trying to get the air back into his lungs. Hardy trying to recover. See what he's got here. Seems to be more ready, but oh, a nice clothesline. A big elbow drop by Hardy. Once again, tombstone pile driver. Stomping him. Doesn't seem to be going for much of anything right now. Hardy with a suplex. Once again, I still predict the first man. There it is. There's a roll-up. There's 2. And a 3 count. Matt Hardy finally getting a roll-up on Matt Riddle. Seemed like Matt Riddle was starting to get some semblance of momentum going for him there. But manages to sneak away with a nice roll-up. I told you the first successful pinfall or submission try was going to end up creating the fall, and there you go with a schoolboy after 23 minutes 18 seconds. Matt Hardy over Matt Riddle. I don't know if I want to say upset, but it truly was. I really did not expect Matt Hardy to come out of that one, especially with his loss to Tozawa last week. Tozawa is a solid competitor. He is undefeated, but I didn't expect him to go this far with Matt Riddle. Might need to get a Hardy with better logic might be the best idea, actually. I think this is a very early Matt Hardy. I might have to look into another potential Matt Hardy. 1 second. There we go. I've been meaning to get a drink for like 2 matches now. All right. Oh, very solid match, though, between the both of them. Those two went the distance. I'm pretty sure that's the longest match we've had between any of our competitors. And I will take this next match here. Match number 6 this week. We have 3 more left. And it is tonight. It is tonight a battle of the big boys. Big beefy boys, ladies and gentlemen. If you're into big beefy boys, then you might want to stay tuned for this match. It is Bray Wyatt versus Tomohiro Ishii. The referee for this contest, Little Nate. Let's get this one started. There we go. Whipping off the ropes. Nothing happened here. Let's see what we got. Big powerbomb already looking for something. Fantastic start already to be 30 seconds into a match and already pulling off a huge Huge power bomb. 3, 4 big chops. Ishii, blocking some of Wyatt's attacks here. A lot of evasions, but once again, Wyatt resorting to eye-rake tactics, whipping Ishii off the ropes with a drop down, another drop down, and nothing happened in there. Just a whole lot of wearing him out, I guess. Solid blows, though, by Ishii. Clubbing him in the back. Oh, Bray Wyatt coming back out of it, though. See what he's got. No, nothing going there. Ishii reversing it, though. I think that was a headbutt that he just did. Ishii saying no way to Wyatt's. But once again, a 4th eye rake. Jesus, he's going to be blinded at this point. He's already Japanese, so his eyes don't open up that much, but it's going to be even more closed at the end of this match. Strike battle between the two. Bray Wyatt getting the better of it, though. Dragging him away from the ropes. And then locking out a half Boston Crab. Not anything going there. Ishii coming back. Stalling vertical suplex to Bray Wyatt. All the more impressive with Bray Wyatt's size. Wyatt fighting back out of it. Big boy senton by Bray Wyatt. Ishii, 3, 4 big knife edge chops. Looking for a pin, but he's right up against the ropes. Once again, more knife edge chops with Bray Wyatt coming back with the DDT. Fighting amongst each other here. Ooh, big belly to belly overhead suplex by Wyatt. Now he's got him. Nothing there. Another chop. Once again, another set of knife edge chops. Bray Wyatt's not going to have much of a chest after this. Oh, a nice belly-to-belly overhead suplex once again. See what he's got here. Huge powerbomb to Bray Wyatt, but he's right up against the ropes. Another eye rake by Bray Wyatt. Big boy senton nearly going clean out of the ring with that one. And yet another set of chops by Ishii into a DDT by Bray Wyatt. Ishii loving those chops. Oh, this time a little bit of a stalling, but into a brainbuster. Rolling him up for a pin. Let's see if that's enough. No, 2 count on Bray Wyatt. But no, snap suplex by Wyatt now. Picking him back up. Huge uppercut, evading. But now Ishii got him again, and this time a stalling brainbuster clean outside of the ring. Trading places, but now back inside the ring. Ooh, big uppercut by Bray Wyatt. Now he's boarding the top rope. Elbow drop by Bray Wyatt. Missing the uppercut, but oh, Sister Abigail to Ishii. This one might be over. He's right up against the ropes, though. A little too close to the ropes after that Sister Abigail. Oh my God, turns him inside out with that clothesline. Big knee drop by Wyatt. Big uppercut, and Wyatt feels that he is in control. Half Boston Crab, but he's right up against the ropes. Ishii's got to come back out of it. Oh my God. Deadlift German. Once again, to a guy like Bray Wyatt is impressive, and that roll-up powerbomb, 2.9 for Ishii. And a second Sister Abigail, once again, right up against the ropes, though. Not quite able to make anything happen. Oh my God. Those knife edge chops, this time right to the neck and jaw. And just kicking him relentlessly in the back. Jesus, solid headbutt. Ishii is not fucking around tonight. He's ready for this to be over after taking 2 Sister Abigails. Snap suplex by Wyatt. He is fighting back, though. Picked him up. Oh, big drop by Wyatt. Let's see what he's got here. Another snap suplex. Ishii comes back up, though. The fighting spirit. And a third Sister Abigail. That one might do it. He's definitely farther away from the ropes. That one might be it. 2.9. He kicks out of 3 Sister Abigails. Looks like CFC is doing exactly what WWE does in burying the shit out of Bray Wyatt. Short arm clothesline. Coming back out of it. I don't know if that's a testament to Ishii's willpower or Bray Wyatt's ability to actually pin people. Discus clothesline. More huge chops right to the neck and jaw. Kicking him right in the back. He is just laying it in on Bray Wyatt now. 4 Sister Abigails. Is this going to be enough? There's 1, 2, 2 2.9, he kicks out of 4 Sister Abigails. Jesus Christ, Ishii. Brainbuster. I think you're going to have to kill him. I think Bray Wyatt's going to have to kill him. Punches in the headlock position. Dropping an elbow. 4 more huge knife edge chops. How many chops is he going to deliver to Wyatt? Roll him up 2 and a 3 count. Oh my God. After all those throat chops. Oh, serving so many chops. You think you were at a cookout. 4 Sister Abigails was not enough to put away Tomohiro Ishii as he gets the win over Bray Wyatt. And I'm starting to think, because Tomohiro Ishii now goes up to 2-0, and I'm starting to think the only way you're going to be able to beat Ishii is to physically kill him. If he took 4 Sister Abigails and is still standing strong, it is just absolutely insanity. Is the card out somewhere? It was at the beginning of the video. We actually have 2 matches left tonight. We are 6 matches deep. We have 2 matches left. So I will quickly go into what has happened thus far. Luke Harper over Kenny Omega, Akira Tozawa over Takashi Yoshida, Matt Hardy over Matt Riddle, Pete Dunne over Flamita, Xavier Woods with a win over Shingo Takagi, and Tomohiro Ishii with a win over Bray Wyatt. We are in the second to last match of the week. I gotta say, that might be match of the night. I'm not sure. We've had some pretty solid matches, but I think right now, if it's not them, then it would probably be Harper Omega, but I think after taking 4 Sister Abigails and Ishii still standing strong, it really says a lot about him. No, I'm not, like, over as in he won over him. It's not like, oh yeah, he's over, guys. Don't worry, he's over. Here we go, on to the second to last match of week number 2. This should be a very interesting match, to say the very least, and it is going to be, both women are 0-1 right now, looking for their first win, and it is Sasha Banks versus Candice LeRae. Both women very, very interesting, very impressive in their qualification matchups, not able to get a victory in week number 1. One of them will, however, walk away with a victory in week number 2. It's Sasha Banks and Candice LeRae. Here we go. Both women very quick on their feet. They're very strong-willed, able to take a lot of punishment, so it'll be very interesting to see what happens here. Nice slam by Candice LeRae. But Sasha Banks coming back with a big kick. Test of strength here. Pretty much resulted in a stalemate overhead punch, and now she's a headlock takeover. Not able to make anything happen here. Let's see, LeRae with a big kick, big elbow to the back of the neck with a German suplex. Sasha Banks is going to have to hit a little bit more than these basic. Oh, there you go. Crossface by Sasha Banks, not able to make anything happen, though. LeRae fights back out of it. Once again, oh my God. Really seems to be working in a lot of very unique submissions here. Now working on the leg. Look around, Sasha Banks with the big body slam, stomping her way. That's what we need. Palm strikes right to the chest of Candice LeRae. Dragging her away from the ropes. Drop kick right to the back of the head. LeRae tanking it, though, with a headlock takeover. Pulling her in. Elbow to the back. And now, once again, working in on that choke. Not able to get anything against Sasha here. Big swinging slam. Not... See what she's got here. And now a strike battle between these two women. Sasha with a magnificently huge head. As I'm noticing here, Sasha with this gigantic head as opposed to Candice LeRae. Jesus Christ. Never going to be able to unsee that now. Boarding the top rope, she decided not to go for anything. DDT, the first DDT called of the night by Candice LeRae. A feature of hers when she's usually wrestling. Oh! Reversing into a bridging German. Got a solid 2 count by Candice LeRae. Looking for, oh, she tried to get an elbow drop on there. Reversing big chops. Seem to be taking a page out of Ishii's playbook once again, deciding not to do anything in the top rope. Candice LeRae with a snap suplex, working once again on her arms. And a nice swinging neckbreaker by Candice LeRae picks her right back up. RKO by Candice LeRae out of nowhere. Palm strikes by Sasha Banks. This time she's going to take the dive and a big splash, but she's too close to the ropes. And she's going to board the top rope again. Frog splash this time. Hits her in the back, but Candice LeRae immediately coming back up here. Whipping her off the ropes. Oh my god, was that a T-bone suplex? Holy crap, Stone Cold Stunner by Candice LeRae! An RKO and a Stone Cold Stunner. Candice LeRae. Springboard missed. Missed the springboard into the ring. More palm strikes by Sasha Banks. This is amazing. Oh my god. And another Stone Cold Stunner by Candice LeRae. Picking up Sasha Banks. Going from behind. Bridging German. Too close to the ropes. Sasha getting back up. Russian leg sweep. Throws her into the corner. And now walking the ropes all the way in. Oh, big slap. All of that fanciness for next to nothing there. A nice crossface. She able to get her there? No, she fights back out of it. Punch to Candice LeRae. Now she's got it. Oh, frog splash right to the back of Candice LeRae. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. I was gonna say her father, but you know what? Has a good written up ring to it. Might as well be. Another big frog splash. She loves her some Eddie Guerrero. Oh no! Small package by Candice LeRae gets a 2.9. Nearly getting her with a small package. Russian leg sweep. Shades of her father, the Sandman, is Sasha Banks, and another crossface locking it in, but she's able to get to the ropes. Circling each other. LeRae with a victory roll. Not able to get anything too close to the ropes. And a third Stone Cold Stunner by Candice LeRae. Picks her up, but no, this time Sasha's going to throw her out, and she's going to recover. Both women taking a few seconds to recover here. It's been a fantastic match between the both of them. Oh, this time she might be going... I think this is their version of the bank statement, but not able to get anything as she fights out of it and gets to the ropes. Oh, another crossface caught her again. Holy crap. But she just barely able to manage to get to the ropes. Misses a clothesline. Candice throws her out, and now she's taunting to the crowd. Sasha trying to recover here. Candice playing to the crowd. X Factor by Candice LeRae. Doing the... Oh, there you go. Big choke. But she's able to get to the ropes here. I guess Candice channeling her inner Brock. As I say that, with a bridging German suplex and gets the 3 count. Candice LeRae with a nice bridging German suplex. Able to get the 3 count over Sasha Banks. Solid from both of them. I gotta say, Sasha Banks pulled out a lot of decent submissions. However, Candice LeRae definitely had a very good grasp on that match, as she gets a very solid win over Sasha Banks. Very nice, and of course Candice LeRae getting her very first win of the season. It has been a very interesting night, to say the least. It has been a very exciting week for CFC, and we finally come to this week's main event of the evening. I'm quite excited to see, thanks to their fighting styles, just how this is going to go. And so our main event for tonight, the one and only Jervis Cottonbelly, taking on the only other man, besides maybe Ishii, who's just as good a striker as him, and that is the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. I feel like I should put like old school Samoa Joe in there. We're going to put old school Samoa Joe in there. There you go, tonight's main event, Cottonbelly versus Joe. The referee for this contest, Little Nate. Let's get on to it. And here we go in tonight's main event. Joe whipping him off the ropes. Not much of anything there. Cottonbelly whipping him in. Oh, Joe blocking an elbow there. Gets him a chop. Cottonbelly once again. No, blocking yet another elbow. Off the ropes, ducking a clothesline. Been a lot of blocks and reversals right now. It's a real big game of cat and mouse between Joe and Cottonbelly right now. See what he's got. Joe working him around. Fireman's carry. Whip him off the ropes. Let's see what he's got. Oh, evading the kick, though. Cottonbelly with a kick. Big back chop. And let's see what he's got. It looked like he was going to try to get him. Oh, swinging neckbreaker by Jervis Cottonbelly. And two big chops. Once again, trying to get Joe whipped across the ropes. Not able to work. And a nice senton by Jervis Cottonbelly. Three big elbow strikes. Here we go. Oh, big knee strikes. Let's see what he's got. Oh, solid backdrop by Samoa Joe. Chop by Jervis. Whipping off the ropes. Oh, but Joe reversing now. The deal of his own. And big slam there by Jervis. Can't say Cottonbelly anymore. What happened with Quackenbush? Did Quackenbush take the Cottonbelly part? Was it part of a gimmick, or did that actually happen? I'm interested to hear about that, because I don't think I've heard much about that. Cottonbelly going for a pin here. Kick out at one by Joe. Side slam. Let's see what he's got. Picking him up. Jervis. Oh, got him in the coquina. I think he was at least trying for a coquina clutch there. Rear naked choke, but now Jervis with a submission hold of his own. The nice headlock takedown. Whipping Joe off the ropes. Back body drop. And into an elbow drop by Jervis. And here we go. Big strike battle between the two. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Oh, Boston Crab. And Jervis still fighting his way back in here. Double axe handle. Let's see what he's got. No, too close to the ropes is Jervis. I don't think he would have gotten Joe anyway. Joe now, oh my god. Almost with a lion tamer here as opposed to just a regular Boston Crab. But an elbow right to the back. See what he's got. Back chop. Nothing happening there. Nice swinging neckbreaker by Jervis Cottonbelly. With a kick. But now he's got him. Oh, Death Valley driver right into the corner. That might spell the end of Jervis Cottonbelly as he's thrown out. Jervis has been fighting pretty hard, but right now Samoa Joe's had a majority of this. Oh, very nice bridging reversal. Only able to get a 1 count. Solid chops right to the neck. And a nice elbow drop. Jervis is starting to feel it now. Looks like Jervis is starting to get it. Oh, a nice 180 backdrop there. Looks like he might go for it again. No, he's whipping him against. But no, Joe. Joe with some quick reaction, throwing him back outside of the ring. Jervis with a missed drop kick. Let's see. Joe's going to capitalize with another Death Valley driver. Now let's see what he's got. Two big knees right to the gut and a big boy senton by Samoa Joe. Jervis still fighting back out of it, though. Spinning. And more big chops by Jervis. He seems to have him with a, big roll up by Jervis. A 2.9 on Samoa Joe. Solid. Joe coming back, though, with knee strikes of his own. Full Nelson, dropping him right on his neck. That might be the end of Jervis as he's just dragging him away. See what he's got. Oh, muscle buster by Samoa Joe, and he goes clean out of the ring with that one. Holy crap, off the ropes and a plancha dive. Samoa Joe is feeling it now. But Jervis fighting back with a huge flurry of punches. Jervis, belly-to-belly suplex. Elbow drop. And I thought maybe we'd get a count-out victory. Jervis really working on Samoa Joe. A muscle buster clean out of the ring, and he's still able to continue fighting. Bridging German might be enough, though. And a 2.9, though, he kicks out. Jervis conjuring the fighting spirit, a big elbow drop. See what he's got here. And this time a bear hug, and that's going to be it. Jervis is going to get the win. Wow. Downtown lock. The big bear hug by Jervis Cottonbelly, and I've got to say, I really enjoy his fighting style, but I truly believed, especially after that muscle buster clean out of the ring, that this was Samoa Joe's for the taking. Jervis Cottonbelly with a very surprising win, though, in the main event of this week. Holy cow. A lot of fantastic matchups here. And I gotta say, it has been a fantastic amount of matchups. Now, of course, viewers' choice match of the night last week, Flamita versus Matt Riddle. I would say that if there is going to be a match of the night this week, I'm not quite sure between the viewers what it could potentially be. I would say it'd either be between Luke Harper and Kenny Omega, or perhaps Bray Wyatt and Tomohiro Ishii was definitely a fantastic one as well. I think that one might have stolen the show between the both of them. My God. So a solid week for all 16 of these men. I'll have an updated standings list by next week, although I have at least discussed where we are at here. But with Joe, with his loss, he's going to go to 1-1, and Jervis Cottonbelly getting a win here as well. Not a lot of people getting, 2-0 on the season thus far already. So a very, very solid. Joe does the sideways through the rope suicide dive. Oh, kind of like the, okay, yeah. It almost looked like just a complete plancha dive. Like he didn't go through the ropes as much as he went over the ropes. But either way, a lot of great matchups here. I think if there's going to be a match of the night, it would definitely go to Bray Wyatt versus Tomohiro Ishii. And that will do it for week number 2. And let's see what we have going up here to week number 3. Actually, let me move quickly. I don't exactly have it, but I'll move over to this here. Week number 3 we have set for our matches real quick. We have Kenny Omega taking on Akira Tozawa. Both men 2-0, which means one of these men will walk away with a very strong start at 3-0, and one of these men will have to lose and drop to 2-1. That'll probably be main event worthy next week. We also have Luke Harper taking on Candice LeRae. Actually, Omega lost to Luke Harper. I apologize. That actually, so Akira Tozawa was the one who stands to have a solid. Or no. Actually, why did it say Luke Harper? Because Kenny Omega beat him. I'm sorry. Kenny Omega beat him with a one-winged angel. I don't know why I had put that he beat Luke Harper when he didn't. The results of the first week. There we go. Took that from YouTube? Okay. Alright, solid. Because I was keeping track, but I guess I had accidentally put, the wrong thing in the wrong place. Let me see here. I think everything else should be pretty much good. Jervis is 2-0, yeah. I don't know why I had that as... I screwed that up. Yeah, Kenny Omega beat Luke Harper. I apologize. This is why I'm not like a professional broadcaster. This is why I'm just holding an Excel spreadsheet and trying to make sure that I keep everything as useful as possible as I take my shitty eyesight and try to make sure I don't screw this up. Either way, Kenny Omega and Akira Tozawa will face off. Both men 2-0. It'll definitely be, one of these men will walk away 3-0 on the season. Luke Harper taking on Candice LeRae as well next week. Candice LeRae with a strong win over Sasha Banks. Luke Harper, of course, losing to Kenny Omega. Both of them at 1-1, I believe. Yep. Both of them at 1-1. Both of them looking to get a little bit of momentum gathering on their side. Should be a very interesting match. Takashi Yoshida taking on Matt Riddle. Of course, Matt Riddle 1-1 with a loss to Matt Hardy. Yoshida losing to Tozawa. He is 0-2. Yoshida will be looking for his first official win on the season. And it'll be no small feat as he has to take on Matt Riddle for it. However, Yoshida, very well known for his power moves. Perhaps his power will be a little too much for Matt Riddle. Another... Did I already play here? I did not, actually. But, yeah, running through this real quick. Sasha Banks taking on Jervis Cottonbelly. Of course, Cottonbelly with a solid win over Samoa Joe. He is rolling through here. And he'll be looking to continue his role as he takes on Sasha Banks. Still not able to get a victory quite yet, as she'll be looking to try to get her first victory of the season. We will also have Matt Hardy versus Pete Dunne, both of them getting a win this week. Been very solid. They're hoping to continue that between each other next week as well. And then we'll have Samoa Joe versus Xavier Woods. Samoa Joe, of course, losing to Jervis. However, he had a strong win over Candice LeRae last week. And he will take on Xavier Woods, who I believe is 2-0, if I look at this correctly. Yes, he beat Shingo Takagi this week. So Xavier Woods looking to remain 3-0 after this. And Samoa Joe looking to garner back some momentum, hopefully able to derail Xavier Woods. And then we will have Flamita also looking for his first win of the season as he takes on Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt also at 0-2. Both these men are going to be looking for a solid win to start their season off right. Neither one of them able to get anything thus far. So one of these men will finally be able to get a win. One of these men will still be completely winless 3 weeks in. And then it should be a very strong battle of big boys as Shingo Takagi takes on Tomohiro Ishii. And it should definitely be interesting because Shingo Takagi not quite able to get a win over Xavier Woods. And seeing how we saw Ishii win tonight, it'll be very interesting to see just what Takagi decides to throw at him. And if Ishii will be able to take that over. So that is how Week 2 wrapped up. And we look forward to Week 3 for Cyclone Fight Club. Thank you guys so much. I'll have something else here on the stream, but for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for continuing to watch. It has been fantastic thus far. Greatly appreciate it, and I will see you next time.